Hi, I'm Chad Reed from the CDR Yamaha team. Stick around, we've got the main event coming up.
And here they are, Peter Milton set for battle in the 250cc final. Michael Byrne, defending series champion, riding for Honda. Craig Carmichael, a superb effort in the 125cc final. He won that one. Cam Taylor is there as well. Gee, this is a quality rider lineup for the final. Lee Hogan joins them aboard the CDR Fox Yamaha. This is how they'll line up. Peter Milton and Cam Taylor, Craig Anderson, Danny Ham in there as well. He too advanced after his effort in the last chance qualifier. Michael Byrne, Lee Hogan, Andrew McFarlane, watch for him. He was impressive in Adelaide. What can he do on home turf? Craig Carmichael there as well. The revs rise. This is the 250 final. Away we go. Hogan blasts away nicely down the inside is Byrne, but look at the start from McFarlane.
Everyone through there cleanly. Hammy's got great speed through the stutters and looks like he's going to try and make... Yes, makes a pass on Andrew.
Attempted block pass, yeah, but it didn't quite pay off, did it? McFarlane still in the lead, and Peter Milton coming for the ride with him. Milton taking the lead very briefly, but McFarlane shoots out of that corner.
That's a very tricky section, actually, and Andrew had a better line through there, but Peter put a move on. Burner trying to put a move on Danny Ham.
Danny's on the recovery road after trying to take the lead away from McFarlane. At the moment, two Kawasaki's running at the front. Andrew McFarlane, the local rider from Peter Milton. Then it's Danny Ham for Suzuki. There he is, 111 in third place.
Danny's, a little bit of a mistake there by Danny, which will close the gap back to Burner. Burner should be able to put a bit of pressure on Danny through this section.
Look at this, them side by side. Now Byrne looks for an under move, an over and under pass. He can't do it.
Danny stood his ground very well there.
Now Byrne again as they come through this tight raised berm section, then into the stutters. Danny retains third position, but coming under all sorts of pressure from Burner. Where does he make a move?
Burner's looking very determined. He's looking at the lead. He wouldn't be looking at Danny. He'll be looking where Andrew McFarlane is. That's where he'll be aiming.
Well, in the meantime, that has allowed both Peter Milton and Andrew McFarlane to clear out of there. There's Craig Anderson sitting in fourth position as well. Gee, he's had a good night so far. Oh, Danny Ham's gone down!
Yes. Danny actually, there's a little bit of a lip before that turn, and it looked like his wheel was off the ground as he was turning.
Here's the replay.
There we go. Yep, the wheels just grabbed traction at the last minute, but he was on lock.
Looks as though it may have even been slightly airborne when he's gotten full lock there.
Very good move for Burner and Anderson to actually miss hitting them.
And Hogan as well. Yeah, let's have another look at it.
Yes, the wheel was off the ground.
So that's obviously what's happened. Being off the deck, he's turned, thinking it was on the ground, and when it's landed, it's been on full lock and it's spat him off. In the meantime, McFarlane continues to lead the way for Kawasaki. There in second place is Peter Milton. Gee, he's ridden well this evening, hasn't he?
He has, very good. Actually, Andrew's pulled a little bit of a gap, and now Peter's under pressure from Burner, and a little bit of a gap back to Craig Anderson and Lee Hogan.
Ando, who's been exceptional across the starters here. Gee, the KTM has had some incredible traction and real speed along there. Hogan stays with him. Interestingly, he's riding with the 21-inch front wheel tonight. A lot of other teams like yourself have opted for the 20-inch.
That's right. We've actually had the opportunity to test the 20-inch wheels this year, and they offer superior traction because they have a wider front tyre.
So there you go. Some variety of different setups being used by the riders. And the reason he's signalling to the crowd, McFarlane, he's on his way home and he's going to take victory in the 250cc final. He's been so pumped up about doing well in front of his home crowd, and he does it. Andrew McFarlane wins on home turf in Queensland. Michael Byrne getting home second, Peter Milton third. A sensational effort by Carmichael after his victory in the 125 final. He finishes fourth. Lee Hogan fifth. Then it's Taylor, Danny Ham and Craig Anderson falling all the way back to eighth.
I'd just like to thank all my sports fans for coming out here. It's possibly my last ride here in Brisbane, so I'm glad I won.
Here is the updated point score. McFarlane 11 ahead of Michael Byrne. Chad Reed will be desperate for points at the next round at the Melbourne Tennis Centre. His Yamaha teammate Lee Hogan fourth, and just 4 points separating Anderson, Carmichael, Ham and Melton.